Hello, my kiddos. You know what it is. You know what it is. Hello, it's Thursday, and this is about to start right now. The theme of today, and I know that you have learned it, is about mental health. So you may say, Joey, but why did you pick mental health? It's also breast cancer. It's also National Health Education Week and chiropractor, pharmacist, everything. There's a lot going on. Well, by doing this podcast, it has been for me really, truly an exercise in audio blogging my journey. And I don't know about you, but it truly has served me as a vehicle in order to express my thoughts, my way of thinking. And remember, kids, I already tell you, I'm not only saying this to you, I'm also saying it to myself. So I believe it's super important. And a fact is, from October 1st to October 7th is National Mental Illness Awareness Week. And I think it's really important because if we look back for 2018 and, on behalf of some of the things that are going on, we take care of our bodies, we take care of our diet, the keto diet, and we do so many things. But at the end of the day, it's like if we don't take care of our mental health by, doing the things that help us nutritionally and mentally and spiritually, then we're doing ourselves a disservice. So I really wanted to point it out. For me, writing a journal, having time for myself, and also sharing my time with friends and family, all of that helps. I don't know about you, but have you seen yourself taking maybe a vacation or just strolling, enjoying your own space? Remember that my motto is protect your own bubble. And that is recharging your mind, recharging your health. You know what I do sometimes on Sundays? Sunday mornings is like the recharge, bring in all the good vibes, listen to hope, listen to motivation, anything that can really truly uplift your mind. We, especially after a whole entire weekend, then we're gonna hopefully start a brand new week. And, you gather yourself and say, okay, what are my goals? What I need to do? Or sometimes just really give yourself that time out. Pause. Stop. Breathe. Think, gaze, daydream, do all of that. Hello, my kiddos. Remember, you're listening to the Joey D Show, and you can also listen to it on your Apple Podcast, Spreaker, Catbox, Google Cast, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, Stitcher, and TuneIn, and also on Spreaker and Patreon. If you like it, support it. You know what you gotta do. You gotta press that button. Press that button. I got a story for you, and I think it has become more and more relentless. I remember that I used to get really anxious in order to get on the phone or talk to somebody. and express myself or say what I needed to do. I would be like very mousy about it. I'm very coy. And, but it all comes with the things that we think about ourselves. I know that you will say, Joey, I cannot change the way that I was raised. I cannot change the way that my mom spoke to me, or my dad told me this, or my grandmother, or my friends. And I get it. I really do. And I'm here to tell you, especially when we're doing this thing of adulting, there's not a book in order to tell you how to get it right or how to not make mistakes. But I do know that when you need help, seek for help. When I, finally got the, I guess the confidence or the calmness to speak over the phone, especially when you're applying for jobs and resumes and introducing yourself, all of that. It's an acquired skill and muscle. And, you overcome it. But nowadays, everybody's texting and everything. So kind of like sometimes anxiety is more crazy now in order to pick up the phone and speak to somebody. But don't we get delighted by hearing a voice? And that's the key, we are social and we have to engage and listen. And that's where podcasts, I think, definitely help us, a lot of us, a lot. And a second story that I have is when I, coming from another country and getting used to my life in Miami and going to college, that was a big transition for me, to the point that I had to sit down and talk to a therapist. I really did. The adulting was really difficult to adjust. And every space or phase of our life, we may need help. You can be, drinking this green juice. You can be working out 3 times a day. But if you're not doing anything for your mind, for your health, for your brain, it really won't matter. You need to either get those fears out of your mind or figure out what exactly is going on and ask for help. Ask for help. I'm glad that I talk about this topic today, because you know what? We can be working, we can be studying, we can be pushing the business, we can do a lot of things. But if we don't take care of the main thing, of our mental health, brain, and that's the executor, our mind, in order to take us to where we want to go. It's also our healing. And it starts from there, from what we think of ourselves. Again, I will make a disclaimer. I'm not in the medical field. I'm just speaking out of my own humble opinion and experience. And it's just very important to me. And to say, take time for yourself. And do seek for help if you need it. Talk to somebody if you can. I put a link on the podcast. So for the Organization of National Mental Health. And I'll see you guys next week. Talk to you guys next week. Talk to you. I love you, my kiddos. Take care.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.